Welcome back to Geometry Dash, everyone. Today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to get good at building. That's right. If you want to build levels like this, or like this, sorry, those are weird snaps. Okay, if you just want to build good, like me for example, if you want to build like the Flukester, then just follow these simple steps, follow everything I do, listen to each word that I say, and you will become a good creator in an instant. Alright, so this video is mainly going to be a tip video. All the tips you need to get better at creating. First tip is have these two in your custom objects. If you don't know where to get these, what these are, well, let me just tell you what they are. So the first one is just, get over here on layer 1. The first one is just a giant block. And why is this so important? Why is this giant block so important? This helps you build faster, and it does reduce a lot of lag. Because let's say you just had a huge overlay through your whole level. You don't want to have like all of these like little tiny blocks over there. You want to have a big block, reduces lag and all that crap. Most rated featured levels today use these two big blocks. So just find one of those and save it to your custom objects. This is mainly just for like a bigger shade. Like let's say this shade wasn't big enough for you. You needed a bigger one. Then this is, boom, right there. You can find it in a lot of rated levels. Just copy a rated level there. They appear in a lot of Torch 121 levels. Alrighty, the next tip on becoming a better creator is glow. That is right. If you don't know what glow objects are, they're just all of these. Everything in here, these are all glow objects. They make your level look way better. So what I'm gonna do now is show you guys how to make this piece of crap, two pieces of crap. You got piece of crap number 1 right here and piece of crap number 2 right here. Really bad block designs. Everything about them is bad. I'm gonna show you how to make them look way better in just seconds. Okay, maybe minutes. All you have to do is put this on the top layer, just the way top. Make the color, I don't know, you can make it copy background. You can copy the background color. It needs to use blending, guys. Make sure it uses blending. But that copy the background color, it's just gonna copy the background color and then make it glowy and stuff. Or you can just do red or like dark red or something and get a different kind of glowy color. And then you just want to place it here all around your block like this. Do not stop there. Another thing you can do is place these. These are just, they're like invisible blocks, but they like glow off and on. So you can just make a cool pattern like so. Just make a nice little pattern like this. And there, you already got a really cool looking block design. You can get like this. So you can get this, just make it use the same exact glow object, like so. And then get another ball of glowness like that. Put it on both of those. And look, that is a really nice looking thing. I don't even know what it is. You can put it on the top layer so it's able to be seen. And look, it's not the best, but it already looks really cool. And that was made in seconds, guys. Seconds. So that's number 1. That's example number 1. We already made it look a lot better. It doesn't even look the best. That's not even the best it can look like. You can do a lot of other things like this. What I like to do is put this on the way top layer. Just get a ball, make it as big as it can get. Put it on the glow, and then just put it somewhere amongst these little these invisible glow things that turn off and on. Next one, see this blob right here? What is this? Just a blob of nothing. If you think this looks good, this is terrible. If you make stuff like this, you really need this tutorial. You need it to help improve. So I'm just gonna do the same exact thing I did before with the glow. You can change the colors up. You can change the background to purple if you want some purple. Make sure to also change your colors to purple, all of your colors, so they match your background. And then that's still not even like the best they can get. That's not even that good yet. This is not even that good. It's not quite feature worthy yet, but in the next steps you can really make it feature worthy. So I just added a little bit more detail here to make it look even better. Another thing, this is for the third tip to getting better at creating, is to put a black outline inside of the block. And I'm gonna just show you what it looks like at the end. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna get, if you're using this skinny block, you're gonna get this block. Just whatever block you get to do this outline trick, it has to be bigger than your original outline. So just the Z order, make sure you put that Z order one layer below this one. So this is on 3, this is gonna have to be on 2 below that. The next thing is to make it black. I'm just gonna make it use color 4 and do black on it, and there, bam, see that? That's starting to look great. Now all that's left to do is to finish it off. Place it around the rest of the block. In seconds, guys, that already makes it look a lot better. For the fourth step to make a good block design, to get better at creating, is 3D lines. Yes, you do want to use 3D lines. You can do whatever kind of 3D lines you want, like going this way, going that way, going at a weird pattern like this, all across there. I'm just going to be doing the plain 3D line, how they start off, going to the right. So, if you don't know how to use 3D lines, just watch these steps. You just gotta kind of like think about how a 3D object looks like. Yes, this is how you do it, guys. If you don't know how to use 3D lines, you really need to learn how to do it because it is very important. You can fill it in with whatever you want. I got these black 3D line things placed around there, and look, it made it look a lot better. I mean, 3D lines, they're optional. You don't have to use them. Alright, so the next two tips are going to be kind of combined together. So we'll just count these as 5 and 6. Let's go ahead and do 5 first. 5 is background pulses. If you don't know what background pulses are, it's basically just a flash in the background. So what you want to do is just get a regular background object, turn the fade time to 0, click default, so you get the default look of the background, the default color. Then just make it a little bit brighter, like that much brighter right there. And then you get another one right here, you copy and paste it, but set this to default. And the fade time, you can either do 0.50 or 1, it depends on what you want, and you just put it together with the music. So I've placed 4 of those background pulses. What it is, it's just a little flash of the background at the fade time of nothing. It flashes bright and then it fades back into the default color, and you place them along the map with the beat to your song. So here's what I've done. I just placed 4 of them and it goes with the song. So that is one tip to make your level look a lot better. You can add pulses like that. Sometimes they don't even have to be pulses. What you can do is you can just set the fade time on this to 1, keep it bright, and then you have another one at the default look. And what it does is it fades bright and then it fades dark. And you can even mix it up with some flashes. You can do whatever you want with these pulses, but it does make your level look a lot cleaner. Alright, for number 6 is object pulses. You don't have to do object pulses, but it is recommended if you want a clean looking level. You can do object pulses of all kind. What some people do is they actually use the pulse. Now this pulse, I mean, if you want to learn how to use the pulse, it is really confusing. As you can see, a lot of this looks really confusing compared to the background trigger, which is why a lot of people use background triggers. But what a pulse can basically do is, instead of placing both of those, it can basically just flash at a certain color and then fade out. But it's really confusing to use. I don't want to explain how to do it in this video. So for now, we're not going to worry about pulses. We're going to worry about just using these regular object trigger blocks. First, find the color of what you want your objects to pulse. I want mine to pulse black, and I want it to happen in between these flashes of the background. So it's the same thing with the background. You get the color you want to flash or pulse. Mine's black, speed time of nothing, and then you make it fade into the default. So I'm just going to place these in between these background triggers, and I'll show you guys what it looks like after, because it is going to look really good. Oh yes, and another thing, before I go ahead and start this, I like to go into 3D line and make just the default color, copy color. Just click copy color plus object. Bam, 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 bam. Alright, and for tip 7, number 7 is just gonna be enemies, things that kill you. Enemies can be, is just anything that kills you. You can have this down here that kills you. What I'm gonna do with this is I'm just gonna make it use a color that copies color. It copies the object. So whatever happens to the object color happens to this. So bam, I have these here. And other enemies, it doesn't just mean like these monster guys. I mean, you can, if you want to, you can place a monster dude in here. Just keep him in there, and he as you can see, he flashes with the object pulse. But you know, enemies can be from anything to spikes, to these blocks that kill you, to these objects, and then these little monster guys. Those are all enemies. You can just place them here. You can make your saws and stuff look better with some glow, like the other tip before. Now for tip 8 is movement. You want to add a lot of movement into your level. Not inconsistent movement, but movement that just helps your level go. Like it just goes with your level. Maybe do it with the beat, or you don't have to. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select this whole entire block, make it part of group 1, push it down 1 block. Oops, we forgot something there. So it's part of 1. And then in the beginning of a level, I'm going to make it move up. So it's going to go up the y-axis. And then that looks pretty nice. It's not your level. Guys, don't get too excited. It's not rate worthy yet, but it will be in just a few moments. So bam, got some nice movements right there. Alright, for tip number 9 is air deco, and this is a thing that I actually always forget to do in my levels, but air decoration is just like random things in the air, like arrows. You can add arrows like this. I'm just gonna make these part of the glow layer. This is kind of generic. Other air decoration, you can just add like little skulls in here. So bam, got some air decoration, but you're gonna need a lot more. I'm just gonna copy and paste this and put it down up over here. But guys, you don't need to have a lot of air decoration. Again, it's one of those things that depends. It depends on what style you're doing, what style your level is going to be. I'm just placing glow along the ground here. You know, you can just like improvise, mess around with the editor. Gonna get some of these. Yeah, guys, just like kind of mess around with whatever you want to do. Place glow wherever you would like to place it. The last tip here is a custom background. This is another optional thing, but it's a thing that like a lot of players do. A lot of players want to do. Alright, so there we go. I got a basic custom background design. Just messed around with a bunch of stuff. I'm not going to show you guys how to like do the custom background, like how to make it move and stuff. You'll have to look up another tutorial on that. Maybe I'll release one later. This is just tips on what you need to do to get a good level. Alright now guys, those were all the tips, but don't stop there. I've just went through here, made some little adjustments. Just do whatever you want to your level. It's your level, guys. Don't stop until it looks good. Don't stop until you think it looks great. Alright guys, I've saved this tip for last. I forgot to tell you, it's tip 11. This one will instantly get you a rate, instantly get you a feature. It will blow your mind. You will get epics, CP, you will get fame, everything you want. You will become rich, buy yourself a Lamborghini. And that last tip is to subscribe to Flukester.